Good morning, guys. I hope you had a good evening. Thank you for joining me today. Early this morning at 3:22 a.m., there was a very small earthquake of magnitude 2.7 near Loma, California. Originally, there was more than 3 people that reported it, and when I refreshed the page, all of a sudden there was less. You guys have been having a lot of small earthquakes there lately, and seeing how any earthquake can be a foreshock for another earthquake that's much larger. And this is a location of multiple fault zones. Any of the faults could trigger earthquakes along adjoining faults. So because of that, I thought I would cover this area. This earthquake was along an area, the Claremont Fault. Up over here, right next to it, is the San Jacinto Fault. And then we also have the San Andreas Fault. And then we got, you can see them all marked in red. Because of the earthquake threat, a lot of cities have required that brick unreinforced masonry buildings do retrofitting. Evidently, San Bernardino has not passed that law. And there's probably over 100 brick buildings in San Bernardino that could collapse, causing many deaths in an event of a large earthquake. Also there in Loma Linda, the University Medical Center recently did an upgrade, which is really cool. Here it says the Loma Linda University Medical Center, the world's first building to use base isolators atop springs to absorb ground motion during an earthquake. The newly completed Loma Linda University Medical Center is the largest hospital project in California by square footage and sits within the close proximity to major earthquake faults. Yeah, there's a lot of them here. To ensure the 16-story medical center meets California's strict seismic standards, the firms placed the structure atop 126 isolators, each weighing nearly 10 tons, and designed to help keep the building as still as possible. They would definitely need a hospital in the event of a major earthquake, especially with all the unretrofitted brick masonry buildings there in San Bernardino. I was shocked that they really have not enforced any of the state's earthquake safety standards. This area is capable of having a magnitude 8 earthquake. Can you imagine the damage, the death? It would affect everybody, probably for a very long time. You might as well just move out in the event of a large earthquake. For how much it would cost to rebuild, people probably would just give up and leave. Look at all the interstates too. Here's the image of that earthquake as it happened. Prior to this earthquake, which was real interesting, let me pull this up for you. For several hours, there's what was called tectonic earthquakes where the continents are moving. Let me go here and make this bigger for you so you can see it. Yeah, I thought that was real interesting. That was going on. The continents were moving, and then, bam, here we have that 2.7 earthquake. This is the location of that earthquake. And within the last 30 days, there has been 46 earthquakes. Yeah, a lot, which means stress has built. The moment tensor ball. Mountain building. Pressure came straight up. And you can see how the fault line moved, tension. Well, supposedly it was going northwest, but most of the reports, the felt reports, came from, let me show you, west and south. But like I said, any earthquake has a 20% chance of being a foreshock for something much larger. If you felt this earthquake, What did it feel like? What was the ground motion like? Did you hear it before you felt it? Please put all that information down below. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Always be prepared. Like I said, this area is overdue for a major earthquake. I've talked about that many times before. Please stay safe, and I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.